Hi everyone, my name is Miss Savvy and I work at the Asheboro Public Library. Today I'm helping out the children's room and I'm coming to you to show you guys how to do some very cool Halloween special effects makeup looks. There are going to be 3 videos that we're going to do. And the one for today, we are going to teach you guys how to do a simple, super easy scar makeup look. Now you may be wondering how you guys are going to be doing this at home. You can call the number at the bottom of your screen and request a special effects makeup bag from the children's room that will have everything that you need in order to make this look possible. Now let's talk about some of the things that we are going to use today. One thing that's very important that I want you guys to think about is called liquid latex. Now liquid latex is what's going to give us our special effects makeup today, but it is latex. So please check with your parents, your guardians, and make sure that you don't have a latex allergy. If you do, unfortunately, this one won't work for you. But liquid latex basically looks like this. It's just glue almost, really, but it dries kind of clear and skin toned, and so that's what we're going to use for today's look. So if you get a special effects makeup bag from the children's room, it will have everything that you need in it. It's going to have a little bit of liquid latex, some flour to mattify your look, and I'll talk about what that means later, a cotton ball in order to apply your powder, and just some simple little toothpicks, which is what we're going to use to apply our liquid latex today. It's very easy, very quick. So I'm going to take my liquid latex, I'm going to take my toothpick and I'm just going to dip it in, okay? Just get a little bit on the end there, okay? Now one thing about liquid latex is that it dries pretty quickly, but you will have to wait a little bit. It's not going to dry instantly. So I'm going to take our liquid latex with a little bit on the end. I'm going to use the back of my hand just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. So this is really easy. You're just going to basically draw a line with your liquid latex, okay? Kind of like you're using a pencil on the back of your hand or wherever you decide to do this. See, I'm just drawing a really thin line across my hand. All right? So that's what it looks like right now. And you can kind of play with it. It's really fun because liquid latex comes off your skin so easily that you can take it off, reapply it, do it again and again until you're happy with whatever you do. For mine, I'm going to add a few lines coming off of it, really make it kind of a crazy looking scar. Okay, just like that. So that's what we have so far. So we're going to leave that for just a few minutes and let it dry down. And I'll come back and I'll show you guys what it looks like, okay? So one thing to remember while we're waiting for this to dry is to make sure you don't have a latex allergy, and be very careful if you guys do decide to use this on your face, if you want to do like a scar look like you're a pirate or a zombie or something like that. Please be careful, especially with the toothpicks that we are giving you guys in the goodie bags. Please don't poke yourself or get too close to your eye with any of this stuff. Remember, this is a liquid until it dries, so you don't want anything dripping into your eye. You just have to be very careful. So one thing that you can do after your liquid latex dries is you can go back over it and put like another coat on top of it and make it a little bit bigger, a little thicker, so it'll stand up off of your skin a little bit more. Now, as you can see, mine is kind of drying, so these white spots here in the center and on this little piece here, those aren't 100% dry, but you can tell that up here, I don't know if you guys can kind of see how it's a little shiny, that part is dry, so I can touch it and it feels kind of like skin, but a little bit sticky. So we're gonna wait just a few more minutes and let that dry. All right, so now that our liquid latex is pretty much dry, it won't always go super clear. So you can see it's kind of still white here, but it's clear up top. It won't always go super clear depending on how many coats you put on top of it or how thick you make it. But you can kind of touch it very lightly, because if you touch it and it's still wet and you pull back, you can pull the whole thing off by accident. I've done that a ton of times. So you can kind of lightly tap and just make sure that it's not sticking to your finger anymore, and that's how you'll know it's dry. So this is what we have. You can kind of see how it's still shiny though, right? So in order to make this match our skin, we're going to take a little bit of powder, or if you got the goodie bags from the children's room, you'll have a little container of flour in there, which works just as well. And we're just going to pat that right on top and kind of make it go a little bit less shiny. So I'm going to take my little cotton ball and my powder. I'm just going to very lightly dip it in, kind of knock off all the extra. And then right on top, just pat it on there. Right, and you see how I still have like a lot of powder on there? You can just kind of brush it off, blow it away, and it'll all go away. And there you have it. This is what our scar looks like. Pretty creepy looking, perfect for Halloween. If you guys decide to give this a try, send in your pictures to the email below or to the Randolph County Library Facebook page. Send them in. We would love to see them and feature them on our Facebook page and our Instagram to show everyone else what a great job you guys are doing and to give everyone else a little inspiration. So don't forget to call the number, pick up your goodie bag so you guys can give yourselves some really cool scars for Halloween. And I will see you next time. Bye.